important project, my will work for wood sign. Captain Eddie. Get well, Captain Eddie. We miss you on the YouTube. If you guys don't know Captain Eddie, you need to look him up. He's got literally hundreds of videos on wood turning, and he's a great addition to YouTube. So get well, Captain Eddie. Okay, today we are on my Rikon 10-325 bandsaw. I got it set up here a couple of weeks ago. I've got a video about how I put it together. I've used it quite a bit since. I've learned a few tricks, so I thought I'd go through them now. So the rest, I didn't talk much about the rest in the prior video. The way that works, there's just two wing nuts there, and the rest will come off. You put the rest in the upright position and slide it into those grooves. Snug it up, but that also makes it such that the down position on your blade has to be right there. Well, what I'm going to be doing is making some pen blanks, so I swap the rest around. It's pretty easy to change. Thumb nuts. You can see we got that like that. Alright. This is fiddleback maple. It's about 3/4 of an inch thick. I want to make some square pen blanks out of it. Basically the same thickness. So I'll just bring that over. Touch the blade. Snug it up. My measuring stick right there is really close. I haven't finagled it in. One other thing I learned about this saw, well, I'm not overly impressed with the base, the bottom. It seems to wiggle on my floor quite a bit, so I'm going to build a nice big steel tray with some wheels on it, some locking casters. And then as I just adjusted this down, I want this about as low as I can get it. And then a secret is make sure you snug up the lock on the back of that goes up and down. You have to loosen it before you can go up and down, and then snug it up. And what that does is that saves this in position from wobbling around. It was wobbling around a little bit on me first few times. So I'm going to cut up this fiddleback maple, and then this is a nice piece of hard oak. Now just zoom right. Alright, let's try that again right over here. This is a little bit thicker, so a trick I've learned is to just line the wood up with the middle of this groove, and that is just about exactly where the blade is, and so I've got it. So now I'm going to just trim these to length and call it good. Yeah, that's kind of the follow-up. You can see, let me take this off here. You can see I've used it quite a bit, so it's starting to get some sawdust on it. This is not necessarily wood clean, so I don't know if putting some foam along here may help me with that. I mean, I know I don't want it to be pristine clean, but if I put something in there, I would appreciate it not to get too covered in dust. Things underneath here, looking good. This is something I did for my own personal convenience and a little bit more safety around my house. I'm going to have this light stay in the on position all the time, and when I leave the saw, I'm going to press this off so that little fingers can't come start this thing. So then I'll just need to realize I need to push start before I turn that on and have the blade clear. So a little zip tied cord here. I kind of cleaned up the cords coming out of the saw and the light. You can see I have all my tools hanging here with the flashlight so I can look underneath, for example, if I need to look at the lower guides. So that's kind of the update on that. So far, it's cutting good. I need to get some more bigger logs out and give them a try. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you have questions, post, subscribe.